next question is something. This is interesting. Like everybody is saying that mobile is a primary device, right? And I have personally seen that. You may want to add a lot of there. Like there was a time when everybody was building websites. Then there was a time that okay, let's build Facebook pages. And now it is like let's build mobile apps. And forgetting that user experience and points that you mentioned that human beings are more they don't look at technology. They're like, what can it do to me? And if that app fails to work only, or gives a very bad experience, nobody's going to use it. So I want to know from your end because I've seen Slice campaign and there are a lot of mobile integration there. What are the other campaigns, or what's your thought on mobile, and how are you tackling that part?
Mobile, yes, is a primary device or a primary access. But I think one of the most important things, and it's something which I very strongly believe in, I don't know how many people share this belief, but mobile is also extremely private. I will invite you into my living room as a friend or as an acquaintance, but I will only invite you into my bedroom or into my kitchen if I really, really know you well. If you're a very close friend, then I invite you. A lot of people I don't even invite home. A mobile is a very personal space. It's not just about the primary access device. So I don't think a lot of rules which apply, a lot of things which work on the desktop or the laptop or even on tablets would probably work on the mobile from a strategy perspective, from a creativity perspective, from a technology perspective, obviously. Apps. Very, very, very tough to do brand apps on mobile which work because I don't think people really go beyond the home screen. Whichever apps are on the home screen are the apps that you use. And then you have to spend money getting people to download, and then you don't know how, spend more money getting them to activate those apps. If you ask me, have I cracked or do we have a solution to mobile? I'm afraid I don't. I think a lot of us in this industry are still struggling with that particular monster called mobile because it's very tempting. It's this whole agenda which a lot of MNCs came into India in the early 90s saying, it's a $500 million, 500 million middle class. They thought it'd be easy to crack that. That's the potential of the market. And the same sort of a philosophy applies to mobile. Yes, there are probably about 1 billion mobiles in India, but it's not that easy. Because I think the psychology of a mobile is very, very different. And how I behave when I'm using a mobile phone is probably very different from how I behave and how I look at things when I'm using a laptop or a desktop. Maybe it has something to do with the fact also that a majority of desktop connections in India happen at the office level, not from homes. So maybe a computer is not something I own, it's something my company gives me. So I'm maybe far more liberal about how I use a computer. But a mobile is something which I buy. It's my device. It's something which, if I have a child, my child plays on it. I take pictures with my mobile. It's a very personal family. It's not for public consumption.
Right.
You don't mind somebody coming and just using your laptop to access the net. I'm not going to give my phone to anybody. So I think somewhere it has to do with that psychology. And I think unless you crack the psychology of a mobile phone, just cracking content may not get you results. That's what I think.